The place is amazing.
It's like an explosion in your mouth.
Not the bar and grill I expected.
I actually felt like I was in a hospital cafeteria.
I ordered steak. Mistake.
I'm pretty certain there's a microwave in the kitchen.
Quality of food is exceptional. Realtor Bridgette McLean says her restaurant will really strike a chord with the sushi lover and jazz aficionado. Interesting combination, you say? She loves this trendy spot for the excellent sushi rolls as well as the jazz and blues served up tableside. It's in Hollywood and it's called Sushi Blues Café.
My husband is a musician, so he's the blues part and I'm the sushi part.
Since I was raised in this was my calling in a way. So I've just kind of carried on what she's begun.
Before we did this, I was just a housewife, but I loved the cooking. And my husband is a musician, but it's hard for a musician. He always had to travel. So we said, we gotta do something so that, you know, we can be together.
I gotta keep him home more often. Let's make a restaurant. That's great.
I believe it's consistency and also to welcome our customer as if they're coming to my house. That's what I wanted to do. This is it's like a living room. They're coming to my house to have dinner with me.
I think because of the popularity of sushi, we had to, in a way, make our menu unique so that you can't find those certain things.
I want them to feel like they had a great time. Just like when you visit your good friend and have a good conversation and have a great dinner, you're happy. And that's the feeling I want my customers to have.
And they can't wait to come back. That's what we want.
That's most important.
So Bridgette, you say that the food and entertainment are the best of both worlds. Tell me why.
Well, Sushi Blues is basically, like you said, in downtown Hollywood. It's surrounded by chic, trendy shops. The atmosphere is just very relaxed and just great. And the food is delicious.
So what are your favorites?
I definitely, house favorite, the double tuna sushi roll, which is the spicy one.
Okay.
It comes with the tuna on top as well as tuna in the middle.
So that's what they call it, the double. You've got
exactly
thinly sliced tuna on the top of it, spicy chopped up tuna in the center of it.
Exactly.
And I believe that it's layered with a little bit of shiso.
Exactly.
Japanese mint.
Delicious. And I have a way of eating it. I basically take the top layer off so I can enjoy that by itself, and then I eat the roll by itself because regardless, you're having
I did
tuna.
the same thing.
Regardless, you're having tuna. So I take the layer off, and everybody laughs at me, and I dip the roll, and I eat the roll by itself, and then I come back to the tuna I enjoy. So it's like double the pleasure.
What else do you like?
I love their drinks. When I was there, they used basil, and they called a basil teeny. All you taste is the freshness. It's like freshness coming out of a glass. It's delicious. No, I have no other way of describing it. It's just delicious, and it's unique.
Right.
It's definitely unique.
Doug?
We really enjoyed, I went there with my wife, and we really enjoyed the whole experience. I think part of what was really right about the place was that not only was it a sort of a fun bistro, everybody seemed really happy. We just went from dinner into staying for an hour, and we had another glass of wine and some coffee, and hung out. Yeah, we did. Actually, we had hot calamari. I think maybe a better term would have been sweet it was like a hoisin sauce or something more than a hot sauce.
They're telling me it's a freshly made teriyaki that she combines with a sweet chili sauce. And then what they do is they quickly fry the calamari and put it down and then pour the sauce onto it.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then like you, I love the double sushi roll. I really enjoyed that as well. And my boyfriend ordered the snapper. It was in a, excuse me, cilantro sauce, which was not overwhelming or overpowering at all. And even the vegetables were fresh and crisp and just beautifully presented. So we really enjoyed the meal.
I had the waitress suggested it was a special, not a standard menu offering, but it was a special, an appetizer that I thought was maybe the high point, which was a sashimi on a small bed of tuna, on a bed of baby spinach, and it had blue cheese in it, which was kind of an interesting thing. I thought right in the beginning, I don't know that this is all going to work, but it was really great. It had a Japanese vinaigrette on it, and It was tasty.
And something I really liked about Sushi Blues is that our waitress was just great. And from the moment we walked in, the hostess was just so warm and welcoming. Our waitress was the same, and she noticed when my hamachi roll came out that it was not spicy. She could tell just from looking at it. Rather than telling me, you know, I have to make you a new roll, she brought me some kimchi sauce on the side, which I thought was great. But she really took the time to ask us, you know, what do you like?
Well,
you know,
it's
what don't you
family-run.
like?
You know, it's a very family-run, mom and pop, actually mom and daughter institution that's been around for so many years. It's interesting. Now, none of you have talked about music yet. Tell me a little bit about the jazz and the blues.
The word happy, I know, is a simple word. It doesn't describe it enough, but everyone was dancing. People were smiling. There were elderly people who were dancing and getting up and asking for an encore. I mean, it was just the sweetest environment, mothers and daughters dancing. I can't tell you how good it felt just to listen to some simple, good jazz and watch people really react in a happy way.
I'll always sit outside. You'll rarely catch me on the inside unless it's really hot or really cold. And it's a party atmosphere, a crazy party atmosphere.
How do you feel about that party atmosphere?
The crowd, well, it was a nice mix. I mean, it was enough people that you felt like you were in a happening place.
Exactly.
But people weren't banging into you, and people weren't unfriendly, whatever. I thought it was nice.
How about the grand finale? Who had dessert?
Oh, of course.
What did you have?
We had the, I guess it was like the banana flambe version in this restaurant, and they do it with plum wine and some vanilla.
Bananas Foster.
Yeah, bananas Foster. That's what it must be. And it was very good. It was just great, actually. It came perfect temperature. The wine sauce was nice and warm, and the cold ice cream was a great contrast to it. And the bananas were fresh and ripe and just nice.
So, Bridgette, Sushi Blues was your recommendation. Give us a little summary.
Sushi Blues is just heaven. You basically enjoy freshly prepared Japanese-style sushi with a relaxed atmosphere and a jazzy feeling.
Doug?
Great value. It was a nice combination of good food and a nice evening out. We just really enjoyed the evening, and it's good value. It's great.
Liana?
Great casual place to have good food, listen to good music, and be surrounded by a very happy and just comfortable and casual atmosphere.
Well, you can enjoy jazz and Japanese cuisine all rolled up into one evening at Sushi Blues Café, located at 2009 Harrison Street. They're open for dinner every night and for lunch on weekdays. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is about $25.